human crimes. All this happened due to the failing moral values, or this happened due to the failing of moral values. Andhra voted for a non-transparent leader who is far from the development and welfare of the state. He curtailed the freedoms of human rights, freedom to speech, expression, freedom to religion, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. And of course, according to the Indian Constitution, we have lot more freedom, which all has been curtailed by the present government. He used the rank as a privilege to accumulate wealth. He made everybody the bottom licker, all being his yes men. The rich got richer, the poor are lagging far behind. We must, that is, you must, put an end to this regime of the agents of decline. Young and the first voters, I'm excited that many of you have just turned 18. I invite you to exercise your precious vote. All the boys and girls who have turned 18, can you put up your hands? You have a better future in the future of Andhra. That's a lot of boys and girls. That's positive and hope. And I expect you all to register your vote and exercise it, because it is your birthright. You have to register your vote online. It is a responsibility of yours, more than a privilege, to elect a good leader who can be fair to create employment and adding economic values. Chanakya Niti. You are all very young. You must know about Chanakya Niti, about the ideal kingdoms and Raja Dharma. Olden days, Chanakya defined the king and the kingdom as follows. The 7 pillars of the kingdom is the first one, Swami, the king, it's the leader. Second, Amatya, or the minister or the manager. Janpad, or the country, the market. Durg, or the fortified city, the head office. Kosha, or treasury, bank or accounting. Dand, or army, the team. Mitra, or the ally, the friend, ally. So I would like to explain you all the qualities of a good leadership. A leader must be modest in his speech, but should excel in his actions. Wear their power very elegantly and conduct themselves in a graceful and simple manner. Understand, nothing lasts forever, not pain or joy. Relief cannot exist without pain. Compassion cannot exist without cruelty. Courage cannot exist without fear. Wisdom cannot exist without suffering. Light a candle instead of cursing the darkness. Most people do not want freedom because freedom involves lot of responsibilities, and most people are frightened with freedom. Our forefathers' regime. Our forefathers are peaceful and spiritual people who lived in harmony with the nature. Earlier leadership was above So this person knows I'm talking too much, so he's giving me some rest. Earlier leadership was about petty differences and consistently raised the hope of us. Today leadership seems to be more divided. Leadership in the past did not focus on amazing wealth as we are seeing how the present government is doing. They are not doing anything for you all except amazing your wealth, your parents' wealth. Just keep remembering, keep it in your mind before you vote. Historically, leadership was more democratic. Today, leadership are the tendencies towards autocracy. Past leadership believed in and upheld values and truths, while modern leadership sometimes promotes untruths and half-truths. Leadership is a privilege to better the lives of others. Everything with absolute honesty, fairness and justice. Leadership is a full 24/7 job that can't be done through guest appearances. Like how the present government is, our leader or your leader just gives guest appearance, but do you find the difference with Chandrababu Naidu Garu's leadership, who worked for you 24/7? Do you accept what I say? Chandrababu Naidu Garu, pioneer, visionary and a developer. CBN was a bottom kicker for the development and growth. He did not wait for the plums to fall. He created opportunities for everyone. He didn't look into the casteism at all. He only visualized the future of Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh means who? It is you all, the youngsters who are going to take Andhra Pradesh way forward. He worked for you. Don't forget, he didn't get anything out of doing his hard work. He wanted Andhra as a rising new state of India under his leadership. He made it the sunrise state of India. I am humbled to say that Chandrababu Naidu Garu made significant progress in Kurnool district. NTR Garu and TDP's achievements. Next to Pattikonda in Handri River, hearing the name of Handri River reminds me of Handri Neva Sujala Shravanti project taken by NTR Garu. NTR Garu started the project in 1989 to connect the two rivers, Handri and Neva, to provide irrigation and drinking water to the Seema region. Also, the Telugu Ganga scheme, initially when the project was planned, the only plan was to take Krishna river water to Chennai city. But when NTR Garu came to power, he instead included the purpose of irrigating Rayalaseema. Chandrababu Naidu Garu has completed many water projects such as Seema, Barapradai, Machumari Lift, Pullakurti Lift, Siddhapuram Lift, Golakulla Reservoir, Avaku Tunnel, Puli Kanuma Lift. The third largest solar park in the world was established in Kurnool by CBN, and mega sea park was brought to many districts. Urvakallu Airport was developed and made available within 18 months. Urdu University and IIIT Education University came to Kurnool due to the efforts of CBN. Efforts have been made to establish an industrial hub to Urvakallu. Many industries like Jain Irrigation, Kolimigundla Cement Industry, Jairaj Ispat Limited Steel Industry came to Kurnool district. It was the will of CBN will. Thanks to the efforts of Telugu founder Sri Nandamuri Taraka Ramarao garu, who had given equal rights to women, including married women, and made women to stand on her legs. CBN, being tech savvy, would check on network coverage at home and farm and provide a smartphone to help the farmers to check on the agri apps. CBN will better the lives of people and do good for the society to reset the equilibrium between the individuals and the community. Youth are migrating from Rayalaseema for the lack of employment and jobs. See how hard it is without development. You're all seeing at the present state of our state, the employment is nil because there is no development and no industry is coming forward to put or invest their money into Andhra Pradesh. That is the shameful state of affairs of our state. This is why Naralokesh announced the Rayalaseema Declaration in his Yuvagalam Padayatra. According, Kurnool will be developed into a manufacturing hub for the agricultural equipment. He said that Kurnool will be made the focal point of Bangalore-Hyderabad industrial corridor. He said that Kurnool will be transformed a center of agricultural research. He said that Kadapa will be developed as a sport hub, Chittoor as an electronic hub, and Anantapur district as an automobile hub. Telugu Desam does what it promises. It is not like the present government. I request you all to keep this in mind and remember what the government has promised. Now the power is in your hands. Sometimes it's time for action by all of you to exercise your vote consciously with good action, without failing or falling for false promises, money and liquor. Particularly new voters, which many of you are. Without the victory of Telugu Desam, there will be no survival for simple and honest people like you all. I urge all of you all to participate actively in this Dharma Yudh to defend righteousness and restore peace and ending the tyrannical regime. So please vote for Telugu Desam Party and restore democracy. I urge all people here to participate in the polling very actively. In conclusion, you need victory despite all terror at all costs. So please vote for Telugu Desam and restore democracy. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to every one of you and your presence and support. And at last, not the least, I would like to remind all of you to be responsible citizens and exercise your right to vote. Before I end, always be graceful, be useful, keep life simple and pleasant, live a life with dignity. Jai Hind. Usually, I don't like long speeches. Wherever I go, I know the concentration of the mind is very short, especially with the new generation. They don't like hearing long speeches. So, but I thought this is the God-given opportunity to enlighten you about which government or what you should do as a responsible citizen towards your state, your country. That's why I took a few more minutes extra. And thank you for putting up with me. Thank you very much.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. ఏదైతే మీ అమూల్యమైన సమయాన్ని వెచ్చించి ఈ రోజు పట్టుకోవడం నియోజకవర్గంలో మీ ఓటు మీ భవిష్యత్తు
Longer? Huh? My speech was longer, another 5-10 minutes.